Hi, it's Tamako. It's a very late start for me. I was helping my sister move some stuff out of a storage locker that her and her husband have into mine because mine's like 3 times the size and about a quarter less the price. And I had a lot more room. So, yeah. They were like, yeah, I know you have one. Do you have room? And I'm like, oh, I have the room. How much stuff do you need to put in there? And they're like, uh, just a couple of like storage type totes. And I'm like, oh yeah, bring them over. Because they recently just moved into a new apartment, and I think the apartment itself is the same size as their last place, but they had to move stuff into a storage locker as they were doing it, and it's like, okay. Funnily enough, it's actually like 1 block over from where I work, and I'm like, I'm gonna bother you for lunch occasionally. Anyways, I wasn't 100% sure um how much can get done in 3 to 4 hours, but we're gonna try and see what all we can get done, at least for Zenless, because I realize that there's still stuff to do. Because I finally went and talked to Wise, because I saw that was kept popping up. Talk to Wise, talk to Wise. Okay. I did, and suddenly, all of a sudden, I'm talking to Yishuan, and I'm like, you're like a freaking ninja. What are you doing? And it looks like my iPhone is off from where it needs to be. Let's see. Ah, that's better. So as you can hear the ZZZ music in the background, let me go ahead, because I know that it's not the active one. Also, from the last stream, as we are finishing up Outer Worlds, like I said, there's a reason that I didn't go like to the end screen or anything like that in OBS. The moment I hit that raid button, OBS crashed. Like, it was absolutely done. Like, it wanted no more to do with anything. Nothing. It was Dunsville. And I was like, well, okay. Alright, I don't know what was up with that. But, technically the stream should have ended about 2.5 hours before it did, but I just ignored the error and we just kept on playing. To quote a lovely recently retired Shark VTuber, just keep swimming. I'm not going to argue. Just stay the course and just keep playing games. All right, let's go ahead and transition over here. Look at Corinne just standing there with... I don't know why they gave her this teddy bear, but she doesn't use it. Let me just quickly take care of these, because I despise notifications like this with an absolute disdain. Whee! Combat. Oh, there's more Shiyu defense stuff. Ooh. I don't think I would be able to get those. What is on F3? Oh, I've got Denny's up next. Since we're outside, let's go talk to Hal. Hi, Hal. What are you going to give us? Oh, polychromes. Sweet. Here I'm tapping. Two. Why isn't it pulling up the errands thing? It was actually 2, not F2. I have a feeling this is how the rest of the night's going to be. That's where the scuff's going to be. It's going to be with me. What do I need to do for the rest of errands? Try copy, video store. Complete a lost void or withered domain. Those take a bit. Also, I can usually get through even the hard mode Geppetto version with very little problems. And I haven't even finished rebuilding my Miyabi. I have tried to do this thing with Miss Cooey here, and we're going to quickly take care of these dailies. Going to talk to General Chop.
Good afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl. No challenge is too great with a full stomach.
Staying awake is sometimes.
It needs caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
Thank you, Tin Master. I still want to know how you are smelling that coffee. I know he has quite the proboscis, but I don't understand. We're gonna do weapons. She is anomaly. We're gonna get some stuff for Vivian. I haven't pulled her engine yet, but I'm gonna try to. I just don't know how much anomaly engine stuff we have.
It's over.
Bye, Robo Puppies. Sorry, I broke somebody's toys. I'm not really sorry. Iced tea. And there's even faster depending on how I decide to do it. And again, I have not rebuilt my Miyabi. I need to get better discs on her. And I have not. There we go. There's all my errands done. Ooh, doubles. And F3. And then we just have to get 5,000 more dennies. However, that satisfies everything for dailies, so that is not the thing I wanted. Yes, because why is it standing here next to the HGD? Bill, you're back. Did everything go well? For the most part, yeah. It went well. It's just that Yishuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. That's to say something about it. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see. Well, do you think what Yishuan Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. What kind of movies do we stock? Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Wise. We are not Doctor Strange. Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the Hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Because she's the teacher of it? Yishuan Shifu said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Well, you've been so busy recently. You should take the time to rest and have a break. I also did... what's this? I keep forgetting about this event. Oh, hi, Izzy. How's it going? I keep forgetting about the gardening event. Oops. Why is this a thing on our schedule? Why? Oh, hey, thanks for stopping by. Have fun with, or have a good time, whatever it is that you're doing. That was enough to get something in here. That was up. Oh. There's not really any spoilers. Apparently, I hadn't truly actually properly finished the story. What you saw was literally the last, like, 6 lines of dialogue that I hadn't done. I did this 2 weeks ago. Can't believe I didn't do that. Oh. I kept putting this off thinking that it was something like major. Nope. Oh. It was literally the end of the event, or the end of the story. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Well, all right. I'll take 2 levels. What did I get on the workbench? Oh my god! Oh! No! I literally had plans to go into the stream to figure out how to do exactly this. And I could have had it done 2 weeks ago. Oh. Oh, jeez. I don't know how to feel about this right now. uh, 6 lines of dialogue. Literally all that was waiting for it. It's a good thing I didn't say... Oh, I have lots of pillows. I have a couple of body pillows and several Nisa berries on my bed right now. Yeah. Ah. Unfortunately, this is not the first time I've done something like this. I'm just glad I didn't say stream ends when we get this. 21 minutes. Well, now that we have that done. And there's Vivian on Knock Knock. Although, I'm very curious to see just how... I don't want to use the word crazy. Madly in love she gets? Yeah, that's a good term for it. Wow. Whoa! I can type fast, but... Dang, Vivian! And this is also how you find out her official last name. Oh, this will be good. Dang, she is wearing some platform heels. Look at those things. Oh, they have bows at the back. Oh, I just noticed her hair. She has drills. You don't get a chance in the story to really appreciate, like, what all is going on in Vivian's outfit. I mean, look at her shoes alone. The bow's on the back. Plus the bow on the side on the back. Oh, she's such a cute outfit. Plus that bow up there for her headband. Lord Phaethon, you're here. Yep, she's still using that. She really is. Like, I'm so happy I managed to pull her. Now I just need to pull her engine. This is the perfect season. My favorite flowers are in full bloom. What's your favorite flower? I was actually planning to buy some fresh flowers in the next day or two. Funny how things work out. We both had flowers on our minds. Oh, suddenly hiccups. Let's head to the flower shop together. Wow, one that actually runs in quality time. Even though flowers don't last for long. Yeah, that's fair. She does have a delayed move set, so you do have to kind of plan for that. Hello, Orchidea! Look, okay, in the shop, I love those flowers. Ooh, without much hesitation, Vivian picks out a pot of small purple flowers. Why am I not surprised it's purple flowers? Lord Phaethon, which flowers are you thinking of getting? Something solemn, or perhaps a little more cheerful? On our way here, I said each flower carries a feeling of its own. This is what I was talking about. It's a subtle experience that's hard to describe. Somehow I'm not surprised that Vivian knows a lot about flowers. Also, I just noticed this one in the back. It's huge. Scientifically speaking, I know flowers don't have a brain or a nervous system. But sometimes when I look at a pot of flowers, I feel like I can sense its emotions. Let's not forget the classic line. Oh no, not again. And if you know what I'm getting at, bravo. But perhaps that's just me projecting onto them. Forget what I said, Lord Phaethon. Please choose the flowers you like. Only because I want to see if she fangirls. The same as mine? This is a purple leaf violet, one of my favorites. I should have seen that exact one coming. I mean, these flowers don't bloom for very long, just a few weeks. Wow, that is short. During their short bloom, they just sit quietly in the corner, watching over the season of its birth. These clusters of purple leaf violets look like butterflies ready to take flight. I can't help but think, when the blooming season ends, even though their petals seem to wither, but in truth, they deceived everyone, shedding their old form and soaring into the vast sky. Wow, that's actually kind of deep. That's why these flowers are so special to me. You and Vivian pick out a bouquet together. Orchidea carefully wraps it before handing it to you. And now, time for some free roam. Oh, I hate dyslexia so much. I don't know if you caught what I just said before I corrected myself.
Is there a place you wish to visit? I'll go with you.
Oh, now you have voice lines. I want to see if she has the awkward line. It's where you just stare at the agent. Not, you don't move. You just stare.
Even when you're spacing out, it's still a moment worth cherishing.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Any others? I guess not. Like every other agent, like regardless of who it is, if you just stare.
Is there a place you wish to visit? I'll go with you.
But yeah, if you just stare at them, eventually they will say a line that just sounds so awkward. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. I think the funniest one is Ellen's, though.
Lord Phaethon, I can hardly keep up with you.
Vivian. I still want to know what's wrong with that ice cream cone. This old guy's watching these kids? Okay, there's a giant hole there. Alright, that's some interesting graffiti. Where are you going? Is that? That is a salon ad for a dog siren.
Is there a place you wish to visit?
Also get
go with
wrecked, bot. Nothing there. I'm just trying to see if there's like anything of interest to her. Oh, now I'm stuck on things. Hi, Eve. Nope. Why won't they let us go down here on the dock? She is slightly taller than us because of her heels.
Careful, Lord Phaethon. It's a little crowded here.
Like it matters. Nope, nothing here. Nope, nothing here. Nothing there. Help, Bing Boo. Interesting. Oh wow, I'm surprised she's not out here. Okay,
Is there a place you wish to visit?
I read
I'll
the
go with
bottom
you.
one as caramel boba onion. Ugh. I did not see that as oolong at first, and I was like, let me pet the chonky baby.
You didn't get hurt bumping into someone, did you?
No? Oh, I wonder. Huh. Surprising. I would have expected her to say something being outside of Neps, but I guess not. This is 100% free roam. Like, there's nothing that... I guess because of how new she is, like, there's just nothing. What's over here?
Careful, Lord Vathan.
Aw, I
It's a
can't
little
go up.
crowded here.
Yep, and we can just pass right through, people. It's okay, Vivian. Although it is adorable how worried she gets. This still makes me giggle. This has to be the biggest,
If only
like...
Lord Vathan would keep looking at me like this forever.
That's the awkward line! Not the awkwardness that I meant, but... Oh boy. But this is still the most hilarious joke, I think,
Something on your mind, Lord Vathan?
that they have put into this game is Sanzi Studio. Which is all the more impressive given the fact that, you know, it's Chinese developers. There really is nothing she wants to see. This fried chicken is still here, and this is from when you first meet Astra. And we're back to where we started. Well, how... Hey... Yeah, if you can get to 6th Street, I don't think Vivian has stores here. She wants to go. All right, where's the subway? There's the metro. Can we? We cannot go to 6th Street. Where's the car?
Is there a place you wish to visit? I'll go with you.
Yes, but it's not letting us. Oh, it's that sage in a barrel. The car's not here.
You didn't get hurt bumping into someone, did you? Hey. I mean, we can come back here to do, but...
Yeah, there's no store she wants to see, and we can't leave Lumina. Fantastic.
Is there a place you wish to visit?
Well, yes, but it won't let me. Well, there's nothing we can do. Whoa. Okay. Oh, what event? Okay. Oh, this is good. Oh, that's not very long. This is also over in 9 days. That's more or less done. I mean, I have one last thing I could do to get. I mean, that's some of these swap out chips and 10,000 pennies. It's so hard to get the points needed to get above that, though. That's just for Geppetto. And that is for Shiyu Defense and Deadly Assault. I've actually never done the Deadly Assault. Okay, well, how is this going for a month? I've actually not done this. Hi, Arcadia.
Ah, you've arrived.
She's so pretty.
I wanted to ask you some questions about store management.
Okay, that seems like a good thing.
Ask me? Well, actually, my brother's the one who's managing the video store for the most part. But go ahead, I'll do my best.
Customers have always loved purchasing carefully arranged bouquets. The flowers glistening with morning dew add beauty to their lives, and that, in itself, is fulfilling for me. Yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, he wants to spend time with his flowers. However, simple potted plants don't quite have the same aesthetic charm. So, I was thinking, perhaps I could create custom potted floral arrangements.
Okay.
That's a brilliant idea. And potted floral arrangements sound perfect for Dew Gardening's vibe.
Since you agree, could I have the honor of inviting you to be our part-time manager and special floral designer for the next few days?
You've been volunteered.
Huh? You mean you want me to handle customers' floral arrangements for a few days?
I get the feeling we end up as like a part-time manager for all of the businesses in both 6th Street and Lumina.
Yes.
Well, that was straightforward.
Spring is here. No self-respecting connoisseur of flowers would dare to miss this season. I plan to travel for a few days and find novel flora for my shop.
I'm sorry, but this is probably bad. But the only thing going through my head with this is the original black and white, like, actual movie version of Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know why, but it is. I don't
But
know.
the floral arrangement project is just getting started. Pausing it now might let the customers down.
That's a fair reaction, Izzy.
As an experienced store manager,
Like I said, I don't know
you
why.
understand my concerns. So,
Since you're going to be busy, then just leave do gardening to me. But maybe you could teach me what it is exactly that I need to do first.
That might help.
As a floral designer, you first need to understand why your customers want flowers and what qualities they're looking for. Some customers may already have a specific flower in mind. If you can guess it correctly, it'll make them even more satisfied.
Guess it correctly?
Well, it's a bit hard to explain. Let's do a practice round. I'll pretend to be the customer.
Now, I'm looking for a plant that may seem unremarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. As for my favorite flower, I'll just tell you. If possible, please include evolvulus flowers in the arrangement. I don't know what that is. Alright, those are all my requests. So, dear florist, how would you arrange the flowers for me? In a pot. A flower that seems unremarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. I'd probably choose daisies. Adding evolvulus as well should make Orchidea satisfied, right? Okay. Left side will display the customer's floral arrangement requests. Based on this, selecting the customer's preferred floral component will grant bonus earnings. Ooh. Right side will display your available flowers. Please choose a flower pot first before selecting the flowers. It might be handy. Given what she said, we'll go with a wooden pot. Huh? The flowers are divided into 4 layers, and only one type of flower can be placed in each layer. Oh. After selecting the flowers, the revenue will be displayed at the bottom right. Press complete to deliver the flowers to the customer. Well, florist, it's all in your hands now. Ah. That's dense? Alright, sure. Why not?
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Suddenly, narration! Selected flowers. Wooden pot, white daisy, blue evolve... I still can't say that word. Revenue exceeded 20,000. New rewards available to claim. And I've got sunflowers, bellflowers, and roses. I actually grow my own roses at home. I have 2 different bushes, although it looks like one in my front yard. It's actually taller than the eave of my house. Like, they grow up and kind of frickin' because it actually hits the eave of my house and has to grow at a right angle to continue on. And I'm like, oh, I should probably trim that or do something. I don't. But yeah, and those roses, I could probably cut off a bloomed rose, just one flower. It would fill a typical bowl, like a cereal bowl. As I get a hair in my eye. Ow. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's how big my roses get. And it, like I said, it's 2 different bushes. They are like 3 feet apart from each other. But the bushes have gotten so big that it looks like one. And I'm like, sure, why not? I don't know why. Nicely done. As expected of 6th Street Superstar Manager. Just a moment. Yeah, right now they are definitely still buds. So they're small. I can take a picture of what it looks like now. But when they're blooming, I'll actually, I don't know if I have any immediate pictures. I'll have to check. But yeah, I'll definitely get some pictures when they get bloomed. So that way you can see what this bush looks like. Because, it looks amazing. Although it's funny, one of my security cameras looks kind of through the bush. It looks funny. I'll have to post that one in your Discord as well. Though your first piece is a bit rough. Just because it looks like we dug up a field of flowers. That's mainly due to the limited selection of flowers. Once the flowers I ordered start coming in, you'll be fully prepared to take on the role of a floral designer. Honestly, mastering floral arrangement comes with practice and experimentation. When it comes to aesthetics, I'd say you already have a great eye for it. There's probably just one thing. Flowers are cherished not only for their vibrant beauty, but also for their silent way of expressing unspoken words. This is very true. The color, the type of flower, the position, where it's at, the length, oh my god, there's so much that goes into it. Perhaps when customers seek out that perfect bouquet or a pot of flowers, they want to give voice to the feelings they haven't been able to put into words. If you can hear those unspoken words, you'll be able to find the perfect flowers for them. But if you're really struggling, then just recommend the pricier flowers. I keep an eye on the revenue as well. You seem to know me well, manager. That makes me feel at ease leaving the shop in your hands. But it's not like I'm going on a long trip and disappearing for days. Whenever you need me, I'll be... Wow. I'll be there, along with the flowers I've ordered, right on time. With how she's dressed, I'm tempted to make a Mary Poppins reference. I also have a notebook on custom floral arrangements where I've recorded previous customer requests. When I'm not busy, I'd flip through it for new ideas. Some customers also enjoy a light read of it while waiting for me to finish their arrangements. Interesting. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd appreciate you keeping a record too. There might be unspoken messages people wish to express through their flower choices. While you manage the flower shop, please keep an eye on the revenue. Accumulate more revenue to claim rewards here. The customer you are currently serving will be displayed here. Let's see. It seems a new customer has arrived. I'm already at Dew Gardening, so I need to teleport to Dew Gardening? Hi, Haramasa. Roxy, what a coincidence. Are you here to buy flowers too? Wow. If I'm not mistaken, the shop behind you doesn't seem to have a random place sign. That's fair. You can understand the urge to sneak out and enjoy the nice weather, right? I see. Then I suppose that makes me a humble logistics staff member for Section 6 now. I was just on my way to pick up the formal attire everyone needed for an upcoming field assignment in a couple of days. That's why I'm not stuck in the office, a meeting room, or the hollow. Since I'm already out, picking up a plant for a friend along the way and stopping by for a quick chat doesn't seem too unreasonable, does it? That's fair. I knew you'd understand. Actually, Ryusuke and the others passed their entrance exams, so I'm getting a congratulatory gift for them. I wonder, would brightly colored flowers suit them better? It'd be even better if they were densely arranged. Come to think of it, I personally like flowers that always look vibrant and full of life. So bright and lively, a pot of flowers like that would surely lift anyone's spirits. You think so too? That's great! Oh, and just so you know, I'm a diligent logistics staff member of Section 6. I still have to pick up the formal attire for everyone later. So Kaku is really looking forward to this field assignment. She's already on at me to hurry. That does sound like Sukaku! Shh, it's an internal matter. I can't say much for now, but I have a feeling someone as well connected as you, Proxy, will end up finding out about it one way or another. He is. They did a real good job for him, and it's like, oh, but then giving him all those medical problems, I'm like, oh, poor boy. Oh, I just want to hug him. Gently, of course. We don't want to break him. Anyway, I heard that Dew Gardening Shop has always offered fresh flower delivery services. As the temporary manager, you'll make sure the flowers are delivered to the designated location, right? Even if it's a little far? Harum also wants the arrangement to be dense and filled with vibrant colors. Roses or sunflowers should be a great fit. You can adjust the density of the flowers using the button on the right. Each flower material has two forms, sparse and dense. Yes, I figured that out. You can freely rotate the pot to view the flowers from different angles. All 3 flowers are dense. So, given that it's a congratulatory gift, I'm going to go with a metal base. Oh, we're going with long stem red roses. Nice. Let's go. There it is. The yellow sun. Bless you. And the only thing we get is blue evolve bolus. I think I'm saying that right. Wow. Is this just on a lazy Susan?
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
This is very true. I actually grew giant sunflowers, the kind that you actually get the seeds out of, in my yard one time. Oh, decorations. Nice. And there's the chef one, which I also need to do. Why do we need to use the car? But yeah, I actually grew the giant ones, you know, the ones that can grow like 8 feet tall. Oh, mine did. I actually had to prop it up on a stick to make sure it didn't fall over. And sure enough, the head just went with the sun, and I was like, oh, that's cool. As soon as I can figure out which exclamation point is Haramasa's. You brought the flowers over so fast. The beauty of fast travel. I have to wonder if NPCs, other than Catherine, because she's the only one I've ever seen that says it directly, just see this happen and they're like, witchcraft! They're so beautiful. Ryosuke will definitely thank me for such a great gift. Wait. Climb the lighthouse? Where's the old man that always yells at everybody for this? After greeting Haramasa, Tsubaki and Kana eagerly go back to scanning the sea through their binoculars. Yep. That's all the kids from the story with Haramasa. Yeah, Tsubaki and Kana like it too. After all, since we can't travel far for now, this is the best way to take in distant scenery. That makes sense. Then wouldn't a gift that comes from afar be just what you need? He can be so slick at times too. Haramasa hands the finished flower pot to Ryusuke. Here, I specifically found flowers that only grow in far, far away places and asked the proxy to put a potted arrangement together. He's not entirely wrong. Here, take this, a gift to mark the occasion. Oh, such beautiful flowers. Thank you, Haramasa. We'll place the flowers somewhere they can get plenty of sunlight. Perhaps I should also get a timed watering system? If one of us suddenly gets worse and we can't take care of it, I hope it'll be okay. So in that case, a potted plant does seem like a better gift than a kitten or a puppy. If you had a kitten or a puppy, wouldn't it be even harder to take care of them when someone falls ill? Oh, hiccups. Yeah. Huh, you actually agree. I've told you before, don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. Even if they're very likely to happen and ruin everything, you still have to make the most of the present, right? That was funny. Right as I did that, she nodded. If I come back and see you've let it die because you've been worrying needlessly, I won't be happy. We'll make sure to take good care of it. No, this is very much a way to get them to look after themselves. You're clever, Proxy, but Ryusuke still has some work to do. Okay. Alright, I have to head back now. Well, Ryusuke, see you next time. There's an important on-field assignment, and Sukaku, she's especially looking forward to it, is still waiting for me at the office. Who now? Oh, it's Eve. Orchidia seems to be out of the shop. I see. Miss Yao is preparing for a shoot, but the photographer suddenly felt some props were still missing. Everyone is busy, and since Miss Yao has her own preferences for props, I was sent out to buy them. Somehow I'm not surprised. I thought Orchidia would be here, but since you're here, it wasn't a wasted trip. Well, thank you for trusting us, Evelyn. Of course. Miss Yao and I both trust your abilities, whether it's emergency response, hollow exploration, stealth, infiltration. I'm curious to know what else Evelyn thinks we can do. Or something else, like flower arranging. Then I'll leave it to you to prepare the floral prop for Miss Yao's shoot. By the way, Miss Yao specifically mentioned using red and white flowers along with a metal pop base for the Starloop photo shoot. Oh crap, I took that too fast. And as far as I know, Miss Yao prefers bold and vibrant flowers that convey strong emotions. Looks like Evelyn and Astra want a metal base, red and white flowers, and some accessories. No problem. So, we're already at 65,000. I'm sorry, these crispy biscuits look so weird. Okay, so you can only do one or the other. Yeah, we'll leave it sparse. I haven't even gotten to doing this sentiment thing yet.
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
Okay. Jeez. Well, I guess it is, Astra and Evelyn, so. But now we have Water Lily and Lily. On a note, if you have cats, do not bring these into your house. Water lilies are okay. Lilies, do not in any way, shape, or form bring real lilies into your house. Nope. Bad. It will cause extremely bad things. The potted flowers you prepared as props should meet Miss Yao's requirements perfectly. Oh, looks like we have an ad break starting here in a few minutes. Proxy, are you available to drive me to Starloop? Carrying potted flowers is a bit inconvenient. You're telling me you can't carry a set of potted flowers and use your garrote wire to basically Spider-Man back? I believe you could. You drive with Evelyn to the Starloop Tower. Oh, hi there, Caleb. You're, for some reason, the first thing we see. Hello, Astra. Eve, you're back so soon. Are the props for the shoot ready? My standards are pretty high, you know. Why do I get a feeling that's an understatement? Wow, Belle, you're here too? Did you two run into each other on the way? Technically. Oh, I see. You're so good at arranging flowers. Why didn't you bring a bouquet to the previous concert? I didn't know I needed to. I know you're super busy. I'll consider this flower pot a belated gift. Once the shoot is over, I'll definitely take them home with me. We have so many fangirls. Where should I put them? I'd love to have them in both my home and studio, but there's only one pot. The studio might be better. Flowers need careful tending. If you keep it at home, based off of what Evelyn just said, I don't think she's home very often. I'll take good care of it, but it looks like you don't trust me, Eve. How about this? I'll keep it in the studio for a week, and if I take good care of it, then I can bring it home. What do you think? How old is Astra? I'm genuinely curious here. I mean, I know what her birthday is, but I'm just trying to find out how old she is roughly. Well, here's a Reddit post from 4 months ago. I'm not sure how much, faith you should put in this. But this is saying mid to late 20s. Here's something from Game Rant. updated 3 days ago, saying Astra's mid-20s. Also that she's 176 centimeters, 5'9". Oh, we're about the same height. Huh. Wow. Who's over there? Wow, they even included 2 of the new agents coming out on this, and all it says is TBD. Well, at least they were kind on one of them. Xing Yi. Age, unknown. She's over 200 years old. She is literally the oldest character in the game. It looks like the ad break is about to begin, so that's also part of why I'm holding off on doing anything else at the moment. Yeah, this is an interesting list of ages and whatnot. And there's only 4 that have exact ages. Interesting. Yeah, there's only 4 that have exact ages. That's interesting. Oh, there goes the ad break. So if you need to get up, stretch, grab something to eat, drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do, go for it. We'll be right back in 3 minutes. Yeah, this is a very interesting list. And then it continues on to say, to talk a little bit about each of the agents. Although they're going to need to update this update again that they just updated 3 days ago because... Okay. I know technically Andy's listed as 2 different things in game, but it's like... Really? You're going to list 4-star Andy still is like, we don't know anything about her background. What? We know exactly what her background is now. Okay, whatever. What? Here's another one. Billy. Not much is known before joining the Cunning Hares, but that he worked for another mysterious gang. We know exactly who he worked for. This was just updated 3 days ago. Who wrote this? Ugh. And it looks like our ad break is officially over. For those of you that actually saw ads or for some reason see an ad, Pinks, I'm looking at you if you're here. You don't have to respond. I'm just saying. But I was just looking through this list of the agents in Zenless and some of the stuff that they have. Like, some of the information they're giving about some of the agents. And, some of it's not too bad. Some of it, I have a lot of questions. Okay. Oh, hey, I got down to Evelyn. I guess they're just trying not to give away spoilers in there. For Evelyn, on the other hand, many players may not be aware, but Evelyn's role seems to go beyond manager and bodyguard. She is backed by a certain, quote, organization, end quote, whose name has not yet been revealed. Really? Really? Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, let me just close out of these tabs. Okay. But yeah, so everything that I did see for Astra says late 20s. Which does kind of match up, I guess. But here, clearly late teens with how she's acting. Manager, can I schedule a time for you to arrange the exact same bouquet again next week? Eve! But Belle, you do believe I can take care of the flowers, don't you? I have faith in Astra. She saved our butts from dying from falling from space, essentially. I believe she can take care of some flowers. I'll prove it to you. Miss Yao, you need to prove something else right now. You need to finish the shoot by tonight and leave enough time for the magazine team to clean up the venue upstairs. Starting tomorrow, the venue has been booked. For the next few days, only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter. To prove your punctual professionalism and exceptional photography skills now. Alright, I'm going upstairs to start the shoot right now. I can't chat with you for long today, Belle, but I'll visit your store to hang out sometime. If we're truly in sync, you'll have already prepared an even more beautiful bouquet, right? It's so hilarious watching the interaction between Eve and Astra. Oh, hi, Rena. Master Proxy, are you helping out at the flower shop? Orchidia, don't tell me she took time off just because my order was too hard to fulfill. Only if you included food. Which I still think is hilarious that Lycon straight up said, don't eat her food. Only Ellen can actually eat it. That's not entirely certain. But since I still need to ask you, Master Proxy, to help convey my message, there's nothing wrong with saying it. Our client is preparing a banquet. To please one of their guests, the client inquired about his favorite flowers and wished to present them at the event. But those flowers are rather rare, so I can only hope that Orchidia, considering we've studied floral design together, can help me find it. That explains some things. In this case, you could say we're old classmates. As a qualified head maid, arranging flowers to decorate my master's room or adorn a banquet is an essential skill. That makes sense. Sometimes the master may wish to convey difficult-to-say thoughts through the language of flowers. Interpreting and delivering those messages is also one of our specialties. Not gonna lie, I want to see Lycon do this right now. I am literally picturing him trying to do that. Ooh. Why didn't that? Did I not get that one loaded back up? That's not the right section. No, I think this stemmed from when VTube Studio said my model was corrupted, and I actually had to redo all of my model stuff. I am not sure if I reconnected that stuff. Let's see here. Where is the stuff? That's that. Okay, in here. Okay. What? Hey, remember how I just said that YouTube Studio said that my model was corrupted and I had to redo everything? I forgot to add that one back in. Oops. So that one was not your fault, Izzy. That one was all on me. Because I just looked through the list 3 times. Yeah, I forgot to add that one back in. That one is all on me. I don't think I have it in the other spot. Nope. Okay. Well, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So with how I see VTube Studio on my screen, Here, let me just do a quick. I think somebody just walked by in the background. That was weird. Okay, there you are. I had to figure out which screen it opened up on because I have the game up. It does weird things when I pull up stuff. Yeah, if you look in your Discord, Izzy, you'll see how many different expression items I have in here, and that goes off the screen. It goes a while. Yeah. Like the one, what did it end on? Like, there's what I wanted. There's everything. Except neon, which I need to add back in. Let me just make a quick note. I mean, if I can get my post-it note. Ouch, jeez. Maybe I should have put that in out of context so that way anybody else looking in there is going to go, huh? Come on, right, pen. And I just realized. Yeah, I have a lot. Some of those I haven't even used yet. Hi, Marcus. She does require a bit of build-up in order to use. She is very much a stun agent, which should definitely say something. But her stuff is a little bit more. So, I'm not sure how to describe this properly. I don't want to say timed based because that's not really correct. And you're also making me want to check one other thing too. So with hers, it's best to. That also didn't work. Well then, if you're still on in a few minutes after I finish what's going on here, I can actually go through that with how best to work on getting Rena's abilities, like how best to use that. But I actually do have Rena. Where's the other one? Oh no, those are just the two. Okay, so both the Give Power and Neon are not working. Yeah, I don't know what it was. There was just one day that I went to start stream, and VTube Studio was straight up like, your model's corrupted. You can't use this model anymore. Pardon? What do you mean? So literally, like, I had already started stream. Like, it was in the first, like, 3 to 4 minutes of me starting stream, because I always run a pre-roll ad as I'm starting stream. So I'm like, I can do this. I very quickly grabbed my backup for my model. Always back up your model information. That's fair. There's a reason that I back up VTube Studio, StreamerBot, OBS, anything else I have that is involved with streaming. I back it up. I have a folder on my PC. I have a folder in my Dropbox. I have a folder on my OneDrive. I have a folder in my Google Drive. I literally have 4 backups. I have redundancy on top of redundancy. So if something happens to one, I have another. And I do this once a month or anytime I make a change to one of them. So like if StreamerBot updates or I add something in, I save it, do the backup, and then save the backup to everything. And I'm like, yep, and that's why. Yep, mine will do that every once in a while, especially if Twitch goes, we've just randomly decided we've updated our API. Okay, fine. But I managed to download the new model, open up the folder through the VTube Studio program, close VTube Studio, swap out the data, wait for it to finish transferring, close that folder, reopen VTube Studio, which I do outside of Steam, but it's still the program from Steam, before my ad break had finished. So by the time my ad break was done, you wouldn't have known. But I'm not a professional florist. Or Kitty is the true expert. Did she teach you anything? Yes. That's all? She really trusts your talent and intuition to have left the shop in your hands. Master Proxy, would you be interested in learning some more advanced flower arrangement techniques? I'd be happy to teach you, as long as it's not cooking. Yes, always back up anything. I've only noticed it in VTube Studio says this, but I recommend backing up everything. And even if you're only going to use the free version of like Dropbox, Google, OneDrive, whatever, there should be enough space for you to store all of that on there. Even if it's like saving it to a flash drive. Anything so it's other than on your PC as well. Like, I actually do have a flash drive that I have a lot of my stuff on. I just need to go update it as well again. Actually... Oh, it's on top of my desk. I was like, I know I put it somewhere. And I actually have a little... Not sure what to call it. It's like a little container type thing that I have a bunch of flash drives in. One of them I actually have just written on the back for... It just says streaming. And I save all of my stuff to that. Actually, there's a little trick that Orchidea and I share. We assess the flowers in greater detail and analyze how they perform in different qualities. For flower combinations, in addition to the obvious aesthetic appeal, we also evaluate their overall score based on various qualities. Only when it meets expectations is it is considered a It is considered a successful arrangement. The shop should have Orchidea's notes from when she first started, though they may be a bit vague. They should help guide you in arranging a bouquet. Why not give it a try? That's also a good thing to do. That's actually, oh, where did I put that? Oh, it's right here in my drawer. There was a thing that I got off of a Kickstarter. Who the heck made this? Oh, Genki did. Okay. It even says, don't forget to save. That's so hilarious. You know what? Let me actually see if I can find this. Oh God, that's so much white. Ah, there is a save point. It is this. Stop it! So I have this from Genki Things, who makes some amazing stuff. What I have shared is only the enclosure, but it has a 2 terabyte M.2 drive in it. And oh my God, it's so nice. I can plug this thing into my cell phone. I can plug this thing into my PC. I can plug this thing into my Switch and have 2 terabytes of additional storage, which is great considering I'm upgrading to a Samsung S23, which doesn't have an SD card in it anymore, which I don't know why they got rid of that. That is dumb. But also, if you were ever wanting to look at getting some sort of streaming device for, like, let's say a Nintendo Switch, at one of whatever Xbox version you have, like a Sony PlayStation, they also make things for that. If you go up to all products and then click on capturing and streaming on the side and look at Shadowcast, they have the Shadowcast 2 and Shadowcast 2 Pro. No, I am not affiliated, nor am I sponsored by Genki Things. But I actually have the Shadowcast 2 Pro when they did a Kickstarter for it. Oh, it's actually on sale right now too. Hot dang. Instead of 150, it is currently $100, and that's US. But yeah, this thing is like comparable to the Elgato. What is the one I also have? That's not how you spell that. The HD60X. However, the HD60X goes for $160. So, you know, it's a little bit cheaper. They have also put some more stuff into the Shadowcast. So, you know, trade-offs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know which one of those pocket hard drives you're talking about. Those are actually amazing. What the... apparently I have been gifted a gift sub to somebody I don't recognize. I must have raid surfed into him sometime. I don't know. I'll have to see who it is later and see if I should follow them or not. But let's take a look. Let me see, or let me think. How about a bouquet or a banquet gift as the theme? If I were about to present a delicate and beautiful bouquet as a gift to a distinguished guest at a grand banquet. I don't know why I keep... Well, it's because it's right on top. It's almost like it's like a mirror image of itself, kind of. This is part of why I hate dyslexia. And I want to play some visual novel games on stream someday. Imagine how that's gonna go. Most important is that this gift must reflect the host's sincerity. Yes, have a nice night, Izzy. Thanks for coming by. Flipping through Orchidea's notes revealed the 4 flower characteristics she summarized. By the way, personally, I prefer gentle, elegant, and subtly fragrant flowers. It would be great if you picked such a flower. Ooh, I think I understand now. What Rena wants is probably a pot of flowers that are somewhat rare, yet also gentle. Try not to cough. Sometimes customers may also specify their preferred flower style. Wow! I'm glad I have that mute button. Each type of flower material has its own distinct style. The styles are divided into 4 categories: romance, softness, rarity, and charm. Each flower material has different ratings across these 4 categories. Okay, so we need softness of greater than 1 and rarity of greater than 3. She also wants gentle and fragrant flowers. And considering what she said, do we do the metal base? Or do we do the wooden pot? Yeah, let's start with the wooden pot. So, looking through everything. Considering this is for, something that's supposed to be kind of upper class bougie type thing, we all know what it is. We're going to start with a white lily. We're going to make it sparse. Or dense, I mean. We're then going to go with a white daisy. But we're going to leave that sparse. Oh, that didn't give me the... Oh, it did. Okay. And then we're going to go with the water lily. Only, let's see how... There we go. Look at the amount of whatever this is, revenue. There we go.
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
They're fresh. Okay, thank you, Orchidea. We now have a cerulean pot and a viola philippica. Revenue exceeded 200,000. Ooh.
You certainly do have a natural talent for this. No wonder Miss Orchidea was willing to hand her beloved
Oh!
to you.
That's how you say her name. I had no clue. That is how you said her name. Like, at all.
You think I have talent, Rena? I didn't do anything super difficult.
It's because you easily managed to convey both gentleness and treasured beauty in your work, and didn't find it difficult at all. So you indeed have talent.
Oh, well, new line of work.
After all, talent and skill are different.
That is very true.
What you accomplished can be considered communication with flowers.
We can talk with the flowers.
Just as Orchidea wrote in her notes, a floral designer must feel the qualities and personality of each flower and arrangement in accordance with their own understanding, allowing each flower to radiate its own charm. This potted arrangement has achieved that. So, if you're free, I'd love to hear your understanding of different flowers.
She has a different VA. Like 100% different VA. For Rena.
I brought snacks. Oh, don't worry. I've already experimented on everyone at Victoria Housekeeping.
Oh my god, poor Lycon and Corinne.
Experiment? What's that supposed to mean? Is everyone okay?
No. As you're talking with Rena, Orchidea returns to the store.
Oh, what a coincidence. Not only is my temporary manager here, but also an old friend of mine.
A coincidence indeed. If I hadn't stayed to chat, I would have missed you, Miss Orchidea. Oh, is my previous request causing you trouble?
It is a little difficult, yes. I've visited several old friends in search of the flowers you mentioned. However, a flower that only blooms in an area that has been repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero and then restored, and looks similar to a symbiotic ethereal.
Rena, what the hell did you ask for?
No one's ever seen such a thing, let alone a tamed one.
Lycon and I have been gathering intel as well, but without much success. Our client has failed to find any other way to get close to that gentleman. We can only place our hopes on his favored flower miraculously appearing. There's only 2 days until the banquet. I hope this doesn't become a regret of both Victoria Housekeeping and our client.
Is it for Mayor Mayflower?
As expected of Victoria Housekeeping. You're so dedicated to every commission you get.
Right. It's not easy maintaining a near-perfect completion record and reputation. I'll keep an eye out for you. Fortunately, I've already found a temporary manager who's highly reliable.
Uh-huh.
You've seen Miss Bell's work already, right, Rena? With such a brilliant floral designer here, there's nothing I need to worry about.
Agreed. You are truly astute, Miss Orchidea. Then I'll thank you and our dear guide in advance then. The banquet still requires more preparations. Please contact me if there are any new developments.
Oh boy. Are you about to close? Looks like my stand-in manager has worked hard today. Oh, it looks like we have another little guest. A weary Bing Boo appears, carrying a briefcase and wearing a neck pillow? I can't take this Bang Boo seriously. Welcome, dear guest. Could you perhaps use a bouquet to ease the fatigue of work? Hello, I heard you do personalized potted flowers here. I'd like to order one. I've been working too much overtime lately, and my optical components are a little overworked. Since I don't have time to go in for repairs, could you put together some brightly colored potted flowers for me? That way I can look at it often to recalibrate my vision sensors. Okay. Preferably ones that require no care at all. Though I used to grow flowers and people would praise my green thumb, now I barely even have time to take care of myself. Oh, this poor bamboo! Sorry, dear customer, but I'm unable to fulfill your request. Why? I just need a simple pot of flowers. Because no flower can thrive completely without care. Perhaps you could try adjusting your workload first. When you have a bit more time and energy, come back to find the perfect plant, one that you're willing and able to care for. Sobbing, oh, adjusting my workload, that's not possible. This poor bamboo, I feel so bad for it. My boss has been so excited lately, constantly saying, if we pull this off, that mine alone will be enough to make us all rich. All he does is make empty promises and assign even more work. Meanwhile, he either does nothing or spends his time chasing shady get-rich-quick rumors. Poor overtime, boo. It's working so hard. How about this? While I can't sell you a pot of flowers right now, I can give you a few sunflowers. They're just about to bloom. Simply place them in a vase and change the water every 2 or 3 days, and they will flourish beautifully. These sunflowers can keep you company for a week or two. Perhaps by then, your work situation will have improved. When you come back, I'll arrange some flowers exactly to your liking. Thank you, you're a kind shopkeeper. I feel so bad for this bamboo. Overtime Boo leaves with the sunflowers Orchidea carefully chose. Its weary silhouette seems to be brightened just a little by the vibrant bouquet. Okay. You took care of so many customers today and ran Do Gardening wonderfully. Thank you so much. Due to Rena's request, my once relaxed restocking trip has become much more intense. I'll have to trouble you with taking care of the customers for the next few days. Susie! You're actually allowed to leave the shop? Customers have been saying the gadget store's promo images are too plain lately. I want to buy a pot of flowers to use as a prop for the photos. Oh geez. Would be nice if the pot of flowers were more fun to match the toys. Oh, if I add more decorations, would that mean I wouldn't have to replace the flowers so often? That way I could save a bit of money? Shh. I'm still hoping to save a little from the budget the boss gave me so I can buy a surprise box. Please, please? Oh my god, Susie. Using fewer fresh flowers and more accessories to create a flower arrangement with a touch of playfulness, while also helping Susie save a bit of the budget, should be no problem. So we have to keep the price under 10,000. Charm greater than 2, and we need to use accessories over flowers. I mean, a fifth of the price is already the pot. Playfulness. So I guess the cerulean pot. Um, that one's tough. Ooh. And look at that, we got twos across the board. There you go, Susie.
The bellflower represents unwavering faith, which evokes resilience and protection.
Not bad. That's right, that's it. With all these Denny's saved up, I should be able to unlock a hidden edition. Susie. Thank you, manager. Oh, Orlinda. We've talked with her before. A new florist? Ugh. I barely got the last person to figure out my taste, and now I have to explain it all over again. Use the most precious flowers in the shop to create gentle potted arrangements for me. I don't like overly complex arrangements, so leave the middle layer without flowers or decorations. Make the base layer denser. My little bird might enjoy sleeping on it. A pot of flowers that are sufficiently rare and have a gentle charm. Empty in the middle with a dense lower layer. So, and of course, none of the pots give anything for this. But we're going to go with the cerulean. For the top, we are going to go with, we'll go with the Viola Philippica. She doesn't want anything at the top or in the middle. And she wants that.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
What? What? Okay. That's not bad. you've been here these past few days, right? Yes. Oh God, not you. Oh God, it's Quixie. Hello, Apprentice Knight. I'm glad to see that even after completing the trial with me, you still uphold the virtues of a knight. You're absolutely right. Appreciation of beauty and pursuit of love are essential lessons for a knight. Perfect. I also need some romantic flowers as a gift for Princess Elena. Still on that, are ya? They should also match my tough and charming personality. Preferably something light, or I might end up tiring out my brave white steed. You found a steed? If possible, please prepare some cookies as decoration to win the princess's favor. The journey ahead is long and arduous, but I am ready for it. Such a familiar style. Alright, Quixie wants flowers that balance the romantic and whimsical aesthetics, but nothing too delicate, and some crispy star biscuits and a wooden flower pot. I wonder which princess is receiving these flowers. Can Bangbu eat? So we need charm greater than 3, romance greater than 4, softness less than 2. We'll go with this to begin with. We'll go with the yellow sunflower. We'll make it sparse. And then that, and give you extra biscuits just because. And we're right at where we need to be.
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
Okay. Congratulations, Apprentice Knight. You have passed my test. Once I win the princess's heart with these flowers, I'll be sure to speak highly of you so that you too earn the king's favor. Who's the king? Oh, Rain! I heard you've got something new going on. I'm here to show my support. Aw, thank you, Rain. There may not be as many types of flowers as there are videotapes, but it's still a bit overwhelming. How about you just pick for me? I've never bought plants before. Please choose some special flowers for me. It's fine if they're a bit pricey. However, please avoid red flowers. They remind me of error messages. That's fair. No yellow ones either, since they remind me of warning signs. And definitely no blue flowers, if possible. I can live without ever seeing a blue screen again. I feel that so much, Rain. If possible, I don't want it to be too vibrant or intense emotionally. When I'm working, I hope to keep my head on straight. Rain wants a pot of rare enough flowers that are not too romantic and no red, yellow, or blue colors. What other colors are left? White. So I think for her, we'll do the wooden pot. Romance under 2. And we need to boost the rarity. Do we do White Lily? Or do we do the Viola Filipica? Because both of those would actually fit with what she wants. Yeah, that works. Oh,
Honest and humble, like a hermit, standing beyond the
just
hustle and
about.
bustle.
Yeah, just. Oh, white flowers. Rain? Maybe you should see a therapist. Especially after the one event. I mean, are you sure you're okay? That was fast. Was being a florist always your planned third career? Don't worry, I might not be able to help much, but I'll make some room on my desk for the flowers. Thank you, Rain. Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, it's Yi. Oh, it's you. Have you listened to my new song, Come Alive? Okay. Alright, fine. It's been out for a while, so it's not exactly a new song. But things have been really busy lately, you know that. Since I stay up late a lot, don't want to disturb others by turning on the lights at night, I could really use a little nightlight. I previously asked Orchidea to reserve a glowing accessory. Ugh. Something moon-shaped. Let's use that to arrange my pot of flowers. Along with some white flowers. It'll make it brighter, but not too harsh on the eyes. But I'm not looking for something overly soft. Something more interesting would suit me better. The accessory Yi mentioned is a tranquil crescent moon, along with white flowers. It'll create an arrangement that's somewhat playful and not too delicate. That should be it. Yep, the purple was literally for a tiny touch of color. And that was it. Let's go with... Go with the metal base. We're gonna make that. And we need to keep it under 4 softness. And charm greater than 2. So we'll do this, and then... Actually, that's a brilliant idea to do it this way. Because the sunflowers to give it, a bit more light. It'll soften the glow a bit. But then the white underneath it to help, push the light out.
All disturbances will fade away with the moonlight.
Thanks, Orchidea. This is exactly what I wanted. Hello, my overtime buddy. Just 42 days left until the score is due. You'll stick with me, right? Whoa. Why don't I have the others? Oh! We can get overtime boo?
What the?
I was not expecting that. Okay. Oh. That's the main story. Wow. And it looks like we are on our break. If you do need to get up, stretch, grab something to eat or drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do, go for it. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Hi, Lycon. Apparently Lycon has decided to stop to swing by, do gardening. I am not sure how to feel about that. Oh. Oh ho ho. We have 11 master takes. Vivian. However, how many boot buns do I have? 6. How much time's left? 4 days? It'll be fine. We'll wait for the ad break to finish and then we'll pull. And then we will talk to Lycon. Apparently there's a Genshin geoguesser. Wow, I would suck at this. Yeah, I would just be absolutely terrible. All right, just a few more seconds. And there we are. We are all done with our official ad break. Welcome back. It looks like I had enough. Oh, geez. It looks like I had enough polychromes to get enough master tapes to be able to get. Well, that's enough of those memes. You don't want to know. Anyways, wow. I have enough to do a 10 pull. We're going to go ahead and do that on Vivian's weapon here. Come on. Ah, it's not gold. 1A. It's bed. I don't even know if I have a guarantee. Ugh. All right, let's talk to Lycon.
Just as I suspected, you're here, Master Proxy. Please do not misunderstand. I'm not here to rush you to find the flower Rena mentioned.
I still want to know what happened to his eye and legs.
That specific flower requested by the client isn't the only thing required. We must prepare the rest of the banquet as well. They're merely decorations, not the focus. There is no need to cater to unrealistic demands.
Did I hear that right? That didn't sound like something you'd normally say, Lycon. Are you trying to imply something?
My apologies. It appears I've let myself become a bit too relaxed in your presence.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Divulge everything. I don't want you to agonize over those rare flowers. They require an extremely difficult and specific environment and are far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero. The commission we received is to host a perfect banquet. Our duties do not entail fulfilling our client's personal wishes through said banquet. Finding that flower is simply an extraneous task.
Oh.
In addition, Rena and I only just found out that our client has not been completely honest with us. His true intentions are...
I think I get it. Rena seemed a bit anxious yesterday. But if that's what you say, I believe you.
Yeah, I mean, what reason would he have to lie to us?
In any case, neither you nor Miss Orchidea of Dew Gardening should put yourselves in danger for that flower. Rena and I both concur on this point.
Oh, hi, Sato. Yeah, feel free to lurk. Thank you so much for stopping by. And for anybody else, always, lurking is 100% acceptable on my channel. How's this morning going for you? I'm doing pretty good. I started stream a bit later than I usually do. My sister needed some help moving some stuff out of her existing storage locker into mine because mine is way bigger than hers and I pay way less. So, yeah. So I helped her move a bunch of stuff and then I started stream. Vivian suddenly appears at the side, seeming to be feigning nonchalance. Lycon, not wanting to continue saying anything impolite, says he needs more flowers for the banquet before he quickly bids you farewell and leaves.
What a coincidence, Lord Phaethon. Hello.
Oh my god. It's the biggest fangirl in the game.
Just now, was that?
Yep, it was Lycon. Victoria Housekeeping has been trying to find a rare flower for their client.
Then, is finding that flower also your wish? If so, I can help. Oh, and Hugo too.
She just straight up volunteered Hugo.
No need. I just heard that it has super strict requirements to grow and cultivate, and even looks like an ethereal of some sort. Anyway, it sounds super mysterious. Lycon doesn't want us searching for it either.
I see. Got it.
She's gonna do it.
By the way, Lord Phaethon, have you been helping watch over Dew Gardening as of late? Could I ask you to maybe arrange a pot of flowers for me?
Oh my god. This girl.
Of course I can. What kind of flowers do you want?
I'd be happy just having a pot of flowers prepared by Lord Phaethon. But if I have to say, then maybe could you choose the flowers that represent me in your eyes?
What in the open interpretation? See, what I don't get is she has this parasol that looks like it could be some sort of a lance. We don't use it in battle. My personal favorite is a delicate and gentle water flower. Aha! But rather than getting my favorite, if I am to receive flowers from Lord Phaethon, I'd much rather you show me how you see me with your choice. Would you do that for me? These flowers aren't enough to do Vivian justice, and those accessories won't fit at all. How about... Oh, geez. As my body tries to kill me. How about I just grab some purple and delicate flowers for the arrangement? Let's go with the cerulean pot. Let's go. Let's see. Softness has to be greater than 3. And we can still put in Vivian's preferred. Let's go with a purple. Let's make it kind of dense to match her hair. We are going to go with the white daisies in the middle. And finally, we're going to end it with the water lilies, because that is the one that it's referring to. Settle down there, Vivian. How's it look sparse? This looks good. Dang.
Honest and humble, like a hermit, standing beyond the hustle and bustle.
What? Okay, Orchidea. Sure. Let's go with that. Revenue exceeded 300,000 revenue. Because I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's not Denny's. Let's see. We now have Caramel Dream and Firefly Mushrooms. Not exactly what I'd want to get in a floral arrangement, but to each their own. So that's what I look like in Lord Phaethon's eyes. I'll treasure it forever. Make sure you water it. If there aren't any other customers for now, could you spare a little time for me? My friends and I have a secret space at Port Elpis, and I'd like to invite you to go see it. I'll take the spot of flowers home first, then wait for you there. If we're lucky, another friend might be joining us too. What? And one of her friends is named Lilac. Manager. Oh, she's not going to call us Lord Faith, and at least she has that for sense of mind. Following Vivian and Lilac, you arrive at a cozy little house. It's humble in size, but offers great view. Localization team. It's humble in size, but offers a great view and a warm, inviting atmosphere. Just the kind of secret space girls adore. Because nothing says cozy like sitting in the back of a shipping container. Okay! Like, I don't know what to say to this. No wonder Vivian seemed restless earlier. Said she was waiting for a surprise. So it was you, manager. Oh, Lilac. I just wanted the manager to see our secret hideout. Speaking of which, didn't you say you were going to buy a pot of flowers for this place? You don't seem to have it. Was it not good enough? No, the one I had doesn't quite fit. Yeah. Okay, that's why I said you should have taken me with you. I'm sure I could have picked the perfect ones. Well, feel free to stop by Do Gardening. We'd be happy to make you one, Lilac. Come to think of it, the flowers my dad grows in the greenhouses are pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen them anywhere else. Oh? Oh my god. You're joking. I think he calls them Nineveh? But Nineveh is the name of an ethereal, right? Oh boy, is it! It almost killed us. Until Miyabi came in and saved our butts. He's always taken great care of those flowers with the name of an ethereal, but never really explained why. I get the feeling that it's got something to do with a friend of his. Flowers linked to a special someone are definitely worth cherishing. Vivian glances at you intently. Oh my god, Vivian. You know, Vivian, if you just were open and straightforward about your feelings, maybe what you asked for at the end of the season 1 story might happen. I won't say what it is because spoilers. But just saying. Forget it. His business is none of my concern anyway. You have a lovely time enjoying the sea breeze with Vivian and Lilac. It's time to head back and take care of the flower shop. As you leave, you faintly hear Vivian and Lilac continue their discussion on floristry. Really? Wow. Oh, hello, Bernice. Roxy, what a coincidence. Are you here to buy flowers because you're celebrating something too? I see. That's great then. If it's you, Proxy, I'm sure you'll know exactly what kind of flowers I need. Actually, a mining site near Blazewood that was operating illegally was shut down by public security recently. The site had always been marked by PubSec as a hollow disaster risk zone. Oh my. But somehow, the mining company found a way to keep operating behind the scenes, despite the risks. They weren't exactly quiet about it either. Polkra's got good ears, and she hadn't had proper sleep in days. He's just been dozing off here and there. It's really sad. Come on, there we go. We tried to dissuade them a few times, and even reported it to PubSec, but nothing ever came of it. I mean, can PubSec do anything about it? Anything in the Outer Ring? And then, a few days ago, the PubSec officers finally came with the papers and ordered them to cease and desist. Right? This totally deserves a celebration bouquet. Plus, I deserve one too. There's a girl who knows how to treat herself. If they're the kind of bright and passionate flowers that can be planted, but also used for jazzing up and decorating my drinks, then they're perfect. Anyway, I think my Outer Ring pal owes Miss Orchidea from Dew Gardening a favor, so he recommended this shop to me. Running into you here is just the cherry on top, Proxy. Please prepare a flower arrangement that catches my eye. Just don't pick anything too delicate. After all, it's going to the Outer Ring, and I don't want those fragile beauties to wither too soon. Oh, and don't forget to add some decorations. That way, at least I still have something nice to look at if the flowers don't make it, right? Oh, and Big Kitty seems to be allergic to certain flowers, so some of them won't do. That's true. Bernice's requirements are quite interesting. Then let's pick some accessories to go with the flowers, and prepare playful arrangements, something lively but not too delicate. Since Polka is with the Sons of Caledon now, it's best to avoid using lilies for the arrangement. I am so glad they put this in here. At the same time, I feel bad for Polka, but that is true. Lilies are highly toxic. Highly toxic to cats. It is not something that will immediately kill them, but it is bad. They will die. Consuming any part of the plant, even rubbing the pollen on anything on a cat will cause harm. So I'm really glad that they had Bernice say this, given that, Polka is with the Sons of Caledon now. So, yeah. Fake ones, totally fine. Real ones, never around a kitty. Although it's hilarious that she still calls her Big Kitty. Alright. And bright and passionate flowers. With flowers. Alright, fine. Let's go with the wooden pot. Can't do that. Less than 3 softness, but more than 4 charm. Mm. I am not sure which two to do. I mean, sunflowers might be good. Oh. Bright and passionate flowers. There we go. She wants the rose. That actually creates some pretty good layering. Dang, 20,000 off of that.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Thank you, Orchidea. Ooh. Lamp branch and multicolor peony. Let me take a look at the flowers Proxy picked. They look great. Just what I wanted and perfect for the outer ring. Proxy, do you do flower deliveries? No, I'm not saying I want to drag you away today. Why not swing by the outer ring with some fresh flowers when you get the chance? I have a feeling that this one might not last too long. Bernice turns around suddenly and hastily pulls out a cat Thyron, who has been peeping from the street corner. Ah! She knew Polker was there. That's great. Hey, Proxy. I asked you before I left, Polkra. What was it that you said again? Buying flowers is so pointless. I'm not going. Proxy, are the flowers she requested ready? Which ones are they? I knew you'd pretend that never happened. You're more like a fish than a cat with that 7-second memory. Polkra, have you been eating that much fish or too much fish lately? Oh my god, these two. If you're worried my ride isn't suitable for the flowers, just say so. I just didn't expect someone to be foolish enough to strap a pot of flowers to the back seat of their bike and haul it across the sandy outer ring. As for me, I'm a cat Thyron. You're allergic to some flowers. Don't worry, I got you. Just ask the Proxy. I made sure to choose flowers you can actually enjoy. Let's head back. We'll get everyone together and have a good look at the flowers the Proxy picked for us. Wow. Bernice and Polkra leave, bickering all the way. Wow. Oh, cool. now we have 15 of them. And we'll hit up F3 here. Whoa. And enough polychromes to get one more. Oh, we have one enough for here. Only 3 and now 4. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know what it is, but I just got really tired and I'm struggling here. Unfortunately, it's a very short string today. But yeah, let's find somebody to read because I'm afraid I'm going to fall asleep at my PC. Where's my freaking cursor? That's the problem with 3 screens that are not set up in a conventional method. There we go. Okay, let's see who is on. Let's see. Well, we have a couple of options. Okay. Um, you know what? We haven't rated Faust in a while. He's always fun. Let me go ahead and get this. There it is. Okay. Had to figure out where the mouse was again. That should be an indicator of just how tired I am. All right. Well, again, I apologize for how short it was, but, we did accomplish what we needed to and got a bunch of the gardening stuff started. So, hey, that was definitely a lot accomplished in such a short stream. So, not too bad, actually. But thank you, everybody who came by, whether you wanted to chat or just lurk. Lurking is always 100% acceptable on my channel. Again, we are going to go raid Faust TTV, the horror VTuber, your 17th favorite. I don't know why it is 17. But that'll be it for me this week. I will put out my schedule on Sunday for next week. I do have a new game that I was invited to play by the developers directly. So, hey, let's look forward to it. But with that said, wherever you are, you have a great day, a great night, a great morning, whatever it is for wherever you are. And here we go.